Good morning. So I had a pretty good night sleep. I actually went on trail without fully testing everything. I ended up buying the X-Therm because I was very worried about being too cold with my Z-Lite sole because I would still get cold with a liner. It's a lot heavier, but then I was able to get rid of my liner, so it ended up being the same weight. I really like the X-Therm. It was very warm, and I definitely realized that the Z-Lite sole was zapping way too much heat from me or letting it through too much cold because this was way warmer. However, I still got cold drafts from my quilt. I don't clip it around the pad, so I think I'm going to try that next. Otherwise, I might need my liner back. I wasn't too cold, but I definitely sometimes woke up from a cold draft. I realized I did 0 hygienic things yesterday. I did not brush my teeth. I did not wash my face with a wet wipe or literally anything. I think it's a little too early to accept my hiker trash identity, so I need to brush my teeth this morning and be a little bit better about that. Yeah. Good morning. So I am off, and the great news is my feet don't hurt yet. Growth mindset. But I'm really happy about that. I do know I did a little bit of damage to them yesterday because they hurt more to the physical touch. So if I put my thumb against my tendons, it hurts more than it has in the past. So I know that there's some scar tissue there, but right now it's not hurting. So that's a really good sign. I do have really tight hip flexors and calves. So I do have to watch that because those two are the main reason I probably am in this mess to begin with. Especially my hip flexors are literally always tight and sore. It doesn't matter if I laid in bed all day, the next day they'll be tight and sore. Doesn't matter if I stretch them all day, the next day they'll be tight and sore. So that's just kind of how they are. My calves, I'm actually a bit pleased that they're sore because my calves never want to do anything. Literally ever. It's always the other tendons and muscles that do all the work. You're probably thinking, Christina, do some calf raises. Funny. Those are Achilles raises and plantar tendon raises because my calves don't want to do anything. It's really hard for me to isolate them. So I'm pretty pleased that they're sore. I'm at least building muscle there. But I also have to be really careful because that's how I can make the plantar fasciitis worse. Anyways, it's 8 o'clock right now. I wasted as much time as possible and I still couldn't take more time. I needed to get going. I was bored. And I only have 6.5 miles today. I totally wasn't estimating the miles right to Hauser. It makes me tempted to go more than that because that seems really little, but ultimately if I do 11 to Morena, my feet were pretty tired at 9, so I think it's smart to just keep playing it safe. So yeah, anyways, I did not eat breakfast because I wanted to force myself to take a break after a mile, so hopefully soon. You can do it if you try. I'm hilarious. If you don't like bad puns, you might need to follow somebody else because it's not going to get any better anytime soon. What flowers are these? I feel like I should know, but I don't. Anyways, they are gorgeous. We've got some nice stratocumulus, stratiformis clouds today, which I'm going to predict is going to burn off. We'll see. I have stopped for breakfast, which is my favorite, granola and powdered milk. Doesn't look like much, but it's delicious. And guys, I'm so happy right now. I'm in such a good mood. It is just so beautiful out here. Look at this view. It's just so nice, and I'm so happy I decided to do this, and I can't believe that I almost worked for 6 weeks instead, because doing low miles on the PCT is way better. What did I say about the clouds burning off? I'm a genius. Fish oil and multivitamins. I never take these, but I figure it's probably good for me. So I just very nearly almost forgot my first item after leaving from my break spot, and it was my entire food bag. Oopsie daisy. I got it though. Is it possible to identify all the plants in the desert? You can't. I'm sorry. I promise I won't make any more horrible yucca puns. It's just that that's currently the only plant that I can identify out here, which is sad. Once I find a barrel cactus though, I'll barely be able to contain myself. I have hiked 2 miles in 1 hour, including a 20-minute breakfast break. I'm hiking a little too fast right now, but I feel good. It's like 1 out of 10 pain or less. I'm really tempted to keep going at Hauser. It's gonna take a lot of self-control to take it easy. I've had multiple lizards scare the heck out of me now because I'm walking and supposedly paying attention, and then they move and they scare me, which is making me a little bit concerned about rattlesnakes. Like, apparently I am really oblivious to lizards. I hope I'm not oblivious to rattlesnakes. I wasn't expecting mountains that look like this. They're so nice. I'm taking a break at mile 12.2-ish, so I've done about 3 miles so far, even a little more than that. I'm feeling good. Just the last like 100, 200 feet, my feet started hurting a little bit, but like 2 out of 10 pain. So already I'm doing better than yesterday. I do think the next 3 miles are going to be a little rougher because they're all downhill, and that's been my Achilles heel for my plantar tendons. So anyways, I'm going to take a longer break right here. Plus I don't want to get to Hauser too early. Like at this rate, I'm going to get there at or before noon, and I'm going to go crazy with boredom. So I'm going to do small chunks of being bored so that I can get there later and be less bored there, I guess. But anyways, I'm just feeling so happy that it is actually better today than yesterday. Like, I almost can't believe it. I do think the next 3 miles will be hard, but I can do uphill, and I can even do flat today, and it's so great. Yeah, I think I'm going down there, and then the trail goes up there, and I'm assuming up there's Marina. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's like a faint rhythmic sound that I almost wonder if it's gunfire or something. Can you hear that? I don't know what that would be. It doesn't seem like gunfire. Makes sense. Though I suppose we're kind of close to the border, but even that's a little scary. But maybe something totally different. My first snake. I think it's a rattler. Hasn't rattled at me yet though. And it's in the bushes. I saw that one right away though, which I'm really happy about. I'm gonna wait here for a bit until it's like well off the path. Made it to Hauser Creek. Gonna choose a site before anyone else steals one. This is called miner's lettuce and is totally edible because the miners and the gold rush would always eat it as lettuce. I would eat this, except for that it's right by the campsite, and I feel like somebody could have peed on it. Made it to Hauser, and I am really, really happy because I could have kept going. Don't think I would have gone much farther than Lake Marina, but I think I could have done 5 more miles if I took a break right now. But I'm not going to, because I think it's really important for me to quit while I'm ahead. But I'm just so pleased that today was actually less painful than yesterday, and I hope it keeps up. I'm pretty sure this is poison oak, and it is in fact everywhere by Hauser, so be careful. I'm following my favorite rule of if it's a plant, don't touch it. I went off a ways so that I could talk without everybody seeing and hearing, but there are about 8 other people at the campsite, and it's been really fun. We've played a bunch of games in the dirt using sticks and rocks. We did Connect 4 and then 3-person Connect 4, and it was really fun. We ate dinner together, so I really enjoyed that. I really like the people who are camped by me, and I really wish I could keep up with them, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. I'm going to go for at least 10 miles tomorrow is the plan. They're all probably going to do like 12 to 15, so I don't know that I can actually keep up to them, but I think I might try. We'll see. Depends how I feel, of course. Also, there is poison oak everywhere at Hauser. I think at this point I've definitely touched it, even though I know what it looks like and tried really hard not to. There's a few places where it's just like all along the path on both sides, and I was like ninjaing across, trying not to touch any of it. But I think it's asking a lot to think that I didn't even touch a single blade of it. So that could be bad later.